worth. But wait, there's more! Put your hands together, please say hello to Banana Balls!
Hi everybody, we're Banana Balls, and yes, all of us are. And to start the show, we just need a suggestion, please.
Go to the zoo.
Grape juice.
Going to the zoo?
Yeah.
I heard. The zoo. Going there.
Okay, well, I definitely remember every year in elementary school we always take a trip to the zoo. I lived in Southern California, so it was always the ghetto LA zoo, so it was never that nice. And I remember specifically one time we were on the bus, and I really, really had to pee. I was probably about 7 years old. Obviously, there's no bathrooms on a yellow bus, and we had just taken off. So I held it, and I held it, and I held it while I ate an Otter Pop and drank a soda. And we're halfway there, and I'm still holding it. And then all of a sudden, I didn't hold it anymore. And I was definitely sitting on a seat next to someone, and they definitely looked down and said, "Oh my God, you're peeing on the seat." And I couldn't stop it, it just kept going. And then the next thing I knew, everyone on the bus turned around because it leaked on the ground and it ran to the back of the bus. And then I switched schools, so it was fun.
I play drums, and I play drums for this thing. It's sort of like this cabaret, political neo-cabaret, Weimar type performance. And sometimes we do Christmas shows around the season, and it'll be a Christmas theme, and we'll get guest artists and whatnot. And so a couple of Christmases ago, we were playing the show, and it's a large warehouse space, and we throw everything together at the very last minute. It's very improv style. So. And there's dancers and whatnot, and dancers during their performances, dancers are in tights with leotards and whatnot. There's a backline, there's the drummer, bass, guitar, keyboards, everything, and they're out front, they're dancing, and occasionally dancers, well, most of the time I suppose, dancers have to go to the bathroom sometimes during the performances. So apparently what they'll do is they'll run back and they'll grab something to pee into it, and they'll pee into it, and they'll put it aside. Well, because it's a Christmas show, everybody's celebrating and having a grand old time and bringing booze and alcohol to these things, and especially the band. So I'm playing, and my friend Mike usually is carrying the flask. So I noticed Mike is pouring himself a nice tall glass of this whiskey. So I was like, oh, wow, that would look great. He looks at me, and I look at him. I'm like, yeah, I would really like a glass of that. So I can see him pouring another glass, and I don't really pay much more attention to it because I'm kind of busy doing the show. So the next thing I know, I look over to my left, and on my monitor is a glass that looks just like, it's like a caramel colored liquid. So I think to myself, oh, thank God, I could really use this right now. So I grab it, and I sip it, and it's kind of like a bland taste to it. So I don't think too much more about it because I'm kind of in the middle of it, and I also smoke a little pot, so I really am not. So continue finishing the show. We play the show. The show's over. We're done. So I come over and I take a little bit more of it, and a guy who is one of the dancers comes over, and I hear it, and he's changing, and everybody's sort of changing. You know, theater people. So he's like, God, I couldn't believe it. I came on stage and I was dying to whiz, and there's the paper cups over here, and I go, yeah, the paper cups, and he goes, and I put it right there. I hope nobody tasted it, and I hope nobody picked that up, and chalky.
Since we're on the subject of urine, I have a friend who lives back in Virginia, and he's matured in recent years, but up until we were about 25, he liked to be extremely inappropriate in every bathroom he was ever in. We'd go on school trips, and if we had a nice tour bus with a bathroom in the back, you'd see him get up and start making his way to the back with this big grin on his face, and we'd be like, oh, what's Mike gonna do? And sure enough, he'd get in there, he'd close the door, and about 5 seconds after the door closed, we'd just hear him crash against the wall inside the bathroom, and crash against the other wall, and crash all over the place. And sure enough, he'd come out, and he'd just have handfuls of toilet paper, and the next person in the bathroom would scream about pee just being everywhere. On top of that, he would do this thing that he called switching channels, which was, we'd be, go into maybe a movie theater urinal or something like that, and he'd go to one, And then about halfway through, we'd just go, I'm bored watching this TV, switch channels! And go to the other one. Never corking the stream at all, just right to the next one. He was real terrible about it, but it still makes me laugh today.
This fan boat is awesome.
This is great. I bought this back in 1965 when I first met your mom.
We talked about that. That's like that photograph with the picture with the sweet Lacoste shirts you're wearing. You got aviators on. You were cool.
Thanks, son.
So, these crocodiles, are they going to be big?
They're going to be huge. You're going to piss your pants when you see them.
I don't think I would do that.
You'd be surprised what you do when you see a giant crocodile on your ass.
Push! Oh my God!
I told you, son. I told you. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Oh my God. He's gone.
Yeah. Oh, hey.
Whoa.
Hey, those rubber pants still in here? On this
Yeah,
thing?
my neck is all wet for crying out loud. My pants are in the back, right near in my suitcase.
Okay.
The one marked crocodile, not alligator. Perfect.
These are nice slacks. These are like, did you wear these when you were with Mom?
I wore them. Yeah, I was with your mom wearing lots of wet pants one day.
Yeah, I'm surprised they don't have any brothers and sisters.
Well,
You guys seem like you're really into each other.
I miss your mom so much.
That therapy's working though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm supposed to be drinking my own piss, so if you don't
Yeah.
mind,
Oh,
I'd like to
yeah.
get back in the.
Brain.
Did you answer that?
Hello?
Tommy, it is your mother. Where the fuck are you? Are you on that goddamn banana boat again?
We're not, yeah, we're in the boat.
Yeah, I told you that you guys couldn't be out here, and you're pissing your pants, aren't you? Is your
Oh,
father
Mom, you
pissing
really
his
hurt
pants
Dad,
again?
and I don't think this is the time. Don't talk over me.
Oh, hey. Trying out
Oh
the
my
men's
God,
room, are
I'm
ya?
so sorry. There is such a line in women's rooms.
It's good.
Like,
You know, it's
do you
cool.
mind?
There's wool. It's all right. You can't see nothing, can you?
No.
I've never done this before, but
Can I adjust that for you? Maybe another step forward. Wow. That's how you guys have to do it? I mean, I've never been in your room. I always hear there's a couch, which sounds interesting. You know, I would think they would just have all regular toilets. Oh, God.
oh my God.
Put my hand right in it.
I can't go.
You probably, you know what, I'm going to wash up and I'll get out of here and you can just go and I'm just going to wash up.
So I saw you out there actually eating your Arby's burger,
That was
and
good. It was delicious. I like the roast beef and cheese. I had two. Did you see me eat both of them?
you guys saw the second
You
half.
must have shown up for the second half.
So that guy actually that you're sitting with,
Yeah,
his
Reg.
ex-boyfriend.
You used to date Reg?
Yeah,
Oh,
me
that's
and
cool.
Reg. But
Wait, are you Tiffany?
Yes.
Tiffany.
I don't need Tiffany.
Reg just told me some stories. For starters, you can be standing up.